What's going on, guys? RGT85 here, and a bit of a different video today. You see the title, you see the thumbnail of the video, but I want to showcase something that I bought recently that I think nobody else in the world owns, potentially. I've looked on eBay, I've looked on different websites. There's not even a lot of information on this product. All the information that I'm going to tell you guys is actually from the person who sold it to me, but it's a retro gaming item. And I know you're like, well, you said you weren't collecting retro games, clickbaiter. And it's like, maybe I misspoke. Maybe my message wasn't clear, but like, I'm not buying bundles of games just to buy them with the idea of potentially flipping them and, you know, getting more money for the games that I bought. I'm not going out there and hunting at flea markets and stuff. If I want something, if I want an individual game, I will buy the individual game, because over on the second channel, we're going to talk about a game that I recently bought that I wanted for a while and I've been really enjoying it. So be on the lookout for that. But as far as just collecting to collecting to put shit on my shelves, like, no, I'm done with that. I'm beyond that. But as far as still buying retro related items, I mean, I'm always going to do that. So in today's video, we're going to talk about this item because I'm pretty sure it's a one-of-a-kind item as far as someone actually owning it. It's a two-piece item. There are two different pieces to it, so I'll show you guys both of them. And I'm going to tell you guys how I actually came across this. So there's a website called Whatnot, and I've actually talked about it on social media and stuff, and people thought I was hacked. If you click the link, you sign up and you get $10 for free, but I'm not hacked. It's just a website that's basically like a live auction website, but they don't just have video games. They have sneakers, they have action figures, they have Pokemon cards, they have all sorts of stuff on there. So I'll have a link to Whatnot and where you can sign up and get $10 for free just by using my link, and you literally get $10 for free to spend in there. It's a really good website. Some of the video games are definitely on the high end of the spectrum right now because a lot of retro gamers are signing up for it. But even if you're just sort of browsing, or if you're more interested in action figures and sneakers and stuff like that, it's definitely worth checking out because you can get some really good deals, because I got a really good deal on this. Now, back on the Nintendo GameCube, you might remember a game called Star Fox Adventures. This game came out back in 2002. It was obviously a highly touted game. It was a game that a lot of people were looking forward to. Started out originally as Dinosaur Planet on the Nintendo 64, made by Rare, with development starting in 1997. But as the story goes, as the game got further into development, Shigeru Miyamoto saw the game and he was like, I want to make this a Star Fox game. And at its core, it really wasn't a Star Fox game that we were, you know, used to, because before that, we of course had Star Fox on the Super Nintendo and Star Fox 64 on the Nintendo 64, which were primarily just on-rail shooters. And like, that was the whole game. You know, it was a very action, almost arcadey style and feel to it. Sure, there were different paths you could go down and all that sort of fun stuff, and, you know, hidden stuff to discover in the game. But at its core level, at the gameplay level, it was definitely just an on-rail shooter that was a lot of fun, that you had these furry creatures. I guess, you know, I secretly like furries or something. Don't take that out of context. I just like those furries, like real life furries. I mean, if that's what you do, that's cool. It's not for me though, like, whatever. Anyways, but it was a very popular franchise, and when this game came out on the GameCube, it was met with a bit of mixed reception because it was so different than the first two Star Fox games. However, you could play that game today and it still kicks ass. The gameplay mechanics are really good. The fighting mechanics, as far as the combat are concerned, are really good. Yes, there's not an emphasis on flying, but I think it's a really fun action adventure game in the style of The Legend of Zelda. It runs at 60 frames per second. Like, you pop that into your GameCube and you use, you know, the Eon adapter or something to play that game in progressive scan mode, it still looks absolutely beautiful. Now, back in the day, in order to get video games, you didn't have all these digital marketplaces and stuff like that. Your ass went to the store, you pre-ordered something, and then you went and picked it up, or you went and picked it up whenever the game came out. And that's where this item comes into play, because this is actually a pre-order item for Star Fox Adventures. So I'm going to date this probably around, I don't know, maybe summer of 2022. And when you went to Best Buy, you would actually go into the store. I remember doing this for one of the games. Maybe it was Metroid or something, but you would go to the store and they would have these dummy boxes, and you would take the dummy box up to the front of the store, and the cashier would then give you a pre-order. And if there was a pre-order bonus, which they had with a lot of things, you would get this item. So here's the box that you would take up to the front of the store. Now, this box is extremely rare. Like I said, go on Google and type in Star Fox Adventure Best Buy box or Best Buy pre-order item. There's nothing. Nobody in the world seems to have this box. You can see the Best Buy sticker is still on there for $5, and you would take this up and they would give you, it was for pre-order only, no game included or stuff like that. You look at the back of the box, they basically gave you some information on it. You would put your $5 down and then you would get a copy of Star Fox Adventures pre-ordered. So this is part one of the 2 items, and I was just blown away by this. I was like, I love promo items and stuff like that, and like, this is a piece of video gaming history in my opinion, because I don't think anyone else on the planet has one of these boxes. They did it for several different games, Metroid Prime, Super Mario Sunshine, but I don't think anyone in the world still has this box, because you couldn't buy this box. You would take it up to the front and then the Best Buy cashier would take the box, probably throw it in the trash, honestly, and then you would get your pre-order. So this is a super rare item, and Star Fox Adventures is a game that I really like. So when I saw this pop up on Whatnot, I had to have it. Plus, like I said, it's a 2-part item. Now the second part, there's actually a Star Fox collector over on eBay right now selling the disc portion of the game for $80. It's $80. Buy it now. I'll probably show it in some B-roll here, but what's different about that is you would take the disc, you would take the box up, and they would give you this promotional disc that had video of the game. You would pop it into your computer, you'd watch different videos, see different screenshots of the game. So a lot of this footage that's used in this is actually beta footage. But what's cool about this is, like I said, one person, Star Fox collector, because I looked at their profile, they're selling a lot of very rare Star Fox items, is actually selling this for $80. But the difference is, this is sealed. Theirs is opened. This is a sealed disc of the promotional item. So I would love to throw some B-roll footage up here for you guys, but I'm not cracking the seal on this. And like I said, this dude is selling it for $80, and I got this. And this is going to kind of sound like a bit of bragging, but I don't care. I'm allowed to get a cool item and a cool score at a decent price. So I got this sent to me. I bought it. Basically, you just live bid on it. When the guy said he had it, what I do is I lay in bed at night and I can never sleep. So I'm on my phone looking at stuff, and sometimes I'll just browse the Whatnot app and see who's up selling stuff. Because if you go kind of at quirky times, like in the middle of the day or in the middle of the night, you can usually get some good deals. I ended up getting this for $90 shipped to me. $90 shipped to me. The disc alone is selling for $80 open. I got this for $90 just because I bid on it. And I actually had some credit, because when you sign up using my link and you end up making a purchase on there, they actually give me $10 as well. It's kind of like a pyramid, I guess. But like, that's how a lot of these sites work. Sites like Grubhub, Instacart, and stuff like that. If you use my Grubhub link, you get free money, and then eventually I'll get free money. But I had $40 in there, so I got this for $50. And like, this is literally a one-of-a-kind item. I defy someone to find someone with this box with the Best Buy sticker still on it from back in the day. I wish I could see if there was a date on there or something. It's very faded. But a preview for Star Fox Adventures along with the promo disc, still sealed. Just an awesome pickup that I definitely wanted to show this with you guys and talk about this with you guys, because I think it's amazing. I love Star Fox Adventures. I think it's a super underrated game, a game that I would love to see in some capacity on the Nintendo Switch, because I think it would be a great game. But just it's dinosaurs, Star Fox, and fun combat. Like that's right up my alley. So like I said, I just wanted to show this off to you guys, because maybe a little bit of bragging or something like that. But hey, it's my pickup. It's a good pickup, and I just wanted to show it with you guys. So I'll have a link if you want to sign up to Whatnot in the description box down below. Like I said, you get $10 for free to spend on there. If you don't want to sign up, I don't care. Like, it's fine. It's your prerogative. But maybe you want to look for, games and freaking shoes, action figures, collectible cards and stuff like that. They have all sorts of stuff on there. This isn't sponsored by them or anything like that. I just bought it off their website, so I thought I'd show you guys this. But yeah, I'm super stoked to have this. This will get a prominent display spot somewhere. I think I'm gonna put it on the back shelf there because you can see that like where the mini arcades are and stuff. I have some room there, and this is a very lightweight item, so it'll fit right on there perfectly. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you remember this, if you remember pre-ordering it from Best Buy, if you've ever seen somebody have this before, and yeah, because you probably haven't. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. If you enjoyed this random pickup of mine, let me know, and maybe I'll do more pickups with stories based to them as well, because I think story-based pickups are more interesting than just regular ones. There was this dude that worked at, we used to rent Star Fox Adventures back in the day, and there was this dude that worked at Blockbuster. His name was Nathan, and I remember me and my buddy went there, and the first day we ever went there to rent the game, he was like, "You guys know the staff combos for the game?" And we're like, what the hell are you talking about? Because we never played it before. And he was like, "Oh, I got all the staff combos written down if you want them." And we're like, "Oh, okay." And this dude just had like a notepad with him behind the counter of staff combos for Star Fox Adventures. It was the most random shit in the world. And every time we'd go in there, he would always talk about staff combos and if we use staff combos. So it got to the point of where we would go in there and we would rent something completely different and be like, "Oh yeah, you got any new staff combos for us, Nathan? You got any staff?" His name was Nathan. He was like a manager at Blockbuster. "Got any staff combos, Nathan?" I wonder what Nathan's up to nowadays. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I hate saying that. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.